Hey there, welcome back to YogiWOD. This is progression 2 in our sort of open recovery sequence that we're doing. So we started with sort of a simple back bend, twisting, just some poses to kind of replenish, rejuvenate you after you have completely destroyed yourself in whatever Dave Castro is going to give you to do this year. So this is the second part, and once you've come off the ground, I like to bring students back to downward facing dog just for a few breaths to set them up for pigeon pose. And you can kind of move around again. I don't usually keep down dog very static, just a little bit of movement, and then you can send your right shin forward for pigeon. And for a couple of options for pigeon, so you can either take the forward fold here by folding forward. You might, if you have your ab mat nearby, you might place your forehead there. If you feel pretty open in your hips and good, you can take a twist in your pigeon, so your right fingertips come forward if your right leg is forward, and then your left arm goes under with your left ear to the ground. That's a good option. Maybe the right arm comes behind your back, if that feels good. If pigeon doesn't feel so good on your hip or your knee, you can come back onto the ground. We have a progression for that a little bit earlier for an ankle to knee pose. And then you want to spend like a good minute, 2 minutes in this shape before lifting the leg up, shaking it out, and changing sides. Left leg forward. Again, take the option that's best for you. Again, 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, even if you feel pretty good, you can hang out a little longer. Shake that leg out, and then come to seated forward. And you'll take, again, we did this progression a little earlier for ankle or foot to thigh seated tree pose. It's called Janu Shirsasana. And you'll take the foot to the upper thigh, spin the legs in a little bit, roll the flesh away from your seat so you're sitting pretty upright, maybe on an ab mat if you have tighter legs. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, you'll fold forward over that front leg. So I think before in the earlier progression we folded this way. This time you're just gonna fold over the leg. If you need to, you can keep that knee bent if your legs are pretty tight and fold in that way. And then a couple breaths there, maybe a minute, and change sides again. Foot to the top of your thigh, draw the flesh away from you. Toes flexed, inhale, lengthen, and as you exhale, you'll fold forward. This is part 2 of getting your stuff back together after the open has messed you up. Namaste, bitches. We'll see you soon.